Hello, welcome to College Unfiltered. I'm Mary Kate, and I am so excited to start this podcast. I am 21 years old, almost 22, which is insanely scary. Taylor Swift year. My roommate just turned 22, and we were like, Taylor Swift year, and she was like, guys, I don't want to celebrate. This is the worst year ever, but you know what? That's for another podcast, post-graduation. This podcast, I'm talking all about college. I am a spring semester senior. I literally want to throw up when I say that. I'm G-wording. My roommates and I call it G-wording. Graduating in May. But I feel like I've seen, I've heard, and I've thought it all these past 4 years. These past 4 years have been they've been the best years of my life. They've been the most confusing years of my life, the most emotional years of my life, the most memorable years of my life. All of the above. I felt it all. I've seen it all. I've done it all. Like I said, it's been insane. I remember when I was a freshman going into college, I didn't have an older sister, so I really would go on TikTok or go on YouTube, and I would look up best college tips for girls going into college, or my best advice, but no amount of videos, no video could ever prepare me for what college was. Those videos were yeah, make sure you have vacuum and make sure that you bring Advil. Yay. No, yeah, that didn't help at all. And I'm such a podcast listener that when I got to college, I would listen to podcasts all the time. To kind of help me and be like, what the fuck is happening? Sorry for my cursing, but just be like, what am I doing? Why is this guy not talking to me? Why do I feel like I have to look like Kendall Jenner and I'm not? Why do I not know what to do with my life? I was just so lost, and I'd be walk into class, listen to a podcast as if that's going to solve my life. And honestly, it helped. It helped a little bit. So that's what I'm here to do in this fun podcast, to make a podcast that kind of just talks about topics that I think every single person goes through in college, but it's just not really talked about as much, and it's not talked about with the opposite gender. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I've never seen or heard a podcast of guys being we do hookup culture because this, or we don't like to date girls because of this, or I don't know, I've just never seen anything from the guy's perspective. And I think it would be really interesting to kind of sit down with them and ask the girls and guys the same questions and kind of see where their answers vary, because I don't know, college is such an experience, and I feel like I spent most of my time in college hating guys and being confused about them and just genuinely not liking myself because of them and blaming them because of not liking myself, which is two different things, and I'm going to get to them in podcast episodes. The two didn't correlate. That was a me problem, and literally a lot of girls deal with this. But I never sat down and asked myself well, why? Why do guys feel the need to, hang out with a girl and not date her? Or why do all my friends think that guys suck? Or why are girls always the ones who seem to be upset and guys never seem to give a shit? Just these questions that I always wondered. And I think it'd be super cool and beneficial for people to kind of hear about it. And honestly, refreshing for guys, for girls, because I don't know. I see podcasts and girls are talking about how much they don't like guys and this happened and this happened. And then I see guys freaking talking about sports, which is amazing. Go sports. But I don't know. I think we need to add some realness to this, girls. I think we need to be okay, what is happening? And I'm here for you. I am going to help you figure that out. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, I just want to see what they have to say. And it's going to be super fun. So definitely come along for the ride. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be funny. It's going to be everything, all of the above. But you know what? that's what college is. It's all of those things and more. So I'm super excited, and let's go. Let's do this.